Number 6.
Number 6 is you have to give her a nickname.
Number 6.
Give her a nickname.
A plus pineapple juice.
If you want your girl to become obsessed with you, you have to rename her. She has to answer to something different from you than she's ever answered to anything from anyone else ever in her life. If you call her by her first name like everybody else, you're just like everybody else. And when I say give her a nickname, I don't mean give her a nickname like a shorter version of her own name. Give her her own unique nickname.
I got 1 A plus is
You see pimps do this. And not that I'm supporting the pimp game because I don't. But you see pimps do this. They name all their women. This is for a reason. This is not just coincidence.
A plus is key. A plus.
Strippers have new names.
A plus, baby.
Right? They have alter egos. Porn stars, all these people have alter egos. They get renamed because now the name becomes a new identity. It's like, all right, you've been Keisha your whole life. You know what I mean? You've been Sarah your whole life, but you ain't Sarah with me. I need a better version of you than anybody else has gotten from you. Because if you are going to be obsessed with me, right, this is the mentality. If she is going to be obsessed with you, she has to now become a new version of herself. You don't want the her that she gave to every other guy. So when you call her Sarah, like every other guy called her Sarah, like her mama, her dad called her Sarah, you evoke the same spirit in her that everybody else evokes. Now the beauty of this is his name can be something powerful. It can be something funny. You know what I'm saying? But just make sure that she's responding to something different with you. Give her a nickname, rename her. This is now she has to look at you and say, I answer to him in a different way. I answer to him in a different way. He calls me something different. I'm not the same me. This is a new me. This new me has been renamed and rebranded.
Big butt.
You rebrand her when you give her a nickname.
Big butt.
You know what I'm saying?
Call her Big Butt.
If a woman doesn't inspire you to give her a nickname, if nothing about her is inspiring a nickname, you need to get somebody that inspires you. Get your ass away from her. Get with a woman that inspires you to give her a nickname. There has to be something about it that's relevant to it. And my thing is make sure it's either funny or positive. And if you know anything about me, you know I'm all about righteousness. So I'm all about positivity. So even in making your girlfriend obsessed with you, you want to use it for good. You want to use it to make sure that, you know, she's working with you as a unit. She's not being sidestepped by the word. Now, the word obsessed is a negative connotation, sure. But that's not what we're dealing with, you know. And it comes with a lot of responsibility, sure. But when you do nickname your chick, make sure it's positive. Make sure it's something that's going to invoke or funny. Make sure it either brings humor into her life, you know what I'm saying? Or makes her smile or remember to stay, you know, who you need her to be for you, or make sure it's something positive and uplifting. But you have to rename her. If you want to be upset, now if you just want a regular relationship, it's like the 50-50 shit going on, then cool, do what you do. But this podcast is called 10 Ways to Make a Woman Obsessed with You, and giving her a nickname is vital and important. And it's deeper than this, but for the sake of certain people that won't understand the context of what I'm saying and why I'm saying it, I'm going to leave that out. But it's deep. Yo, guys, get that getting a woman to pay for your time. Get that using the law of attraction with women. It's $10 and $25. You guys got to get that. Send your donations at diffuse@gmail.com. I'm going on to number 7. Initiate conversation with her once for every 2 to 3 times she initiates with you.
That's what I'm horrible with.
The woman has to miss you. If she's going to be obsessed with you, she has to miss you. She has to feel like she's longing.
I'm not so good at that. I'll say I'm not so good at that.
You know, if she's going to miss you, she has to feel like she's longing for you. So make sure that she's the primary initiator. She should be initiating 80% of the time. She should be calling you. If she ain't calling you, you got to wait for her to call you. If she's not inspired to call you, then get you a woman who is, because that's going down the drain. If she don't miss you, then you got to get you, like I said in the first rule, obsession is the only option. If she ain't calling you, if you go your whole day and she don't call you, just let it sit. If you married her, then let it sit. Then let her not call you. She'll miss you eventually. But you have to be able to hold that tension. You have to be able to hold the tension longer than your woman. You got to show you're stronger. If the tension of you not talking to her all day controls you so much that you're not able to function, she's gonna lose respect for you. You got to be able to take more attention.
I don't give a damn. No, you damn.
You know, she has to be able to crack before you do. You have to be able to show that level of strength. So
start that down
shit. Try to call you if that's your relationship. But if
start that down
you start out. Make sure a woman is invested. Make sure she's calling you. If you call the chick a couple times, like I said, when you first start out for the chick, you make the first couple moves, right, just to get the ball rolling. But once you know that ball is rolling and she's initiated, you sit back. And if she ain't willing to pick up the ball, you got to find somebody who is, because it's obsession or nothing. So make sure you initiate contact once for every 2 to 3 times she does with you. You know what I'm saying? Usually with the girls I deal with, man, they initiate contact 99% of the time. Because before I could even miss them, they already hit me back up. So, and we talking again. So